So we've gotten 6,500 to actually RSVP. We have another close to 20,000 that are interested in the event. And then we have this whole slew of, marchers that are planning on attending that aren't on Facebook. So we're expecting around 10 to 15,000 people there. My name is Samantha Montgomery. I'm currently a freelance professional ghostwriter, and I founded the Denver Tax March. This whole idea started with a comedian's joke basically on Twitter that we should all march on tax day to show Donald Trump that he needs to release his tax returns. And from there, it just really took off across the nation, and I just so happened to pick up on the idea and start a page. The petition to have Donald Trump release his tax returns is the most signed petition in the history of the United States. And when they reach 100,000 signatures, they're supposed to come out and comment on it. And when we reach that 100,000 signature mark, that's when Kellyanne Conway came out and said, people don't care.
So what is the White House response?
The White House response is that he's not going to release his tax returns. We litigated this all through the election. People didn't care. They voted for him. And let me make this very clear. Most Americans are very focused on what their tax returns will look like while President Trump is in office, not what his look like.
For her to come out and say that people don't care as a response to the petition being a record-breaking petition is just, it doesn't make sense, and it's infuriating, and it's just plain wrong. I'm very politically active, but I have never done anything like this, even on this scale, and so it was very surprising, the response that I got on the page. I was not expecting 6,500 people to RSVP to this event, and just dealing with the continuous level of contact that is required to maintain a level of interest has really been simultaneously the most strenuous and the most uplifting, because it's to have this kind of conversation every single day for several hours a day can be very tiring, because we're all feeling very tired. But when you realize that there are hundreds of people out there who are in support of this message and all the other messages that we're helping perpetuate is really inspiring, because it really is all about making space for everybody's issue to be heard. One of the biggest accomplishments that I feel this march has generated for us is we got in contact with Jason Legg from Strengthening Democracy Colorado, which is a nonprofit organization that's aimed towards basically just putting the power of the vote back into the people's hands. So things like gerrymandering or automatic voter registration, things like that is what Strengthening Democracy Colorado is really involved in. And Jason approached us at the Tax March and said that they have a ballot initiative that would require all state and national candidates to release the last 5 years of their tax returns before being even allowed on the ballot. And the really amazing thing about this is that with this ballot initiative, all we need are about 150,000 signatures to get it on the ballot for 2018. It's 1 hour of training, and these people who are doing this can personally say that they helped stop Trump 2020 from happening. So that's something that we're particularly excited about, and we're hoping that other marches continue to do further down the line is pick a cause or pick a legislature opportunity or something along those lines that has to do with what you're promoting and what you're pushing, and really tie in a form of direct action to that. Because these marches are very energizing and they're very uplifting, but they need to be beyond the day that they happen.